Warrior, new video on YouTube. I'm gonna go straight to the point. If you lack purpose in your life, this video is for you. If you don't even know what the heck to do tomorrow, if you don't know what to do next year, if you don't even know what to do this afternoon, if you're lacking things to do, if you're lacking a path, if you're lacking a destination, welcome to your video. Why is this? Well, I'm gonna tell you a pill that it's worth $1 million in a pharmacy. This pill, okay, contains, if you take it, all right, it's gonna give you around 5 years of life, okay? It's gonna give you around 10 of quality of life, meaning if you take this pill and you are 70 years old, you're gonna feel like you're 60. If you're 60, you're gonna feel like you're 50, just like that. 10 years younger, you're gonna feel like, okay? If you take this pill, your confidence is gonna go up. Your self-esteem is also gonna go up. Your discipline is gonna go up. For everything, discipline for your professional career, for your relationships, for your projects, etc. If you take this pill, you're also gonna become more attractive to people. So you're gonna probably attract more quality people to your life, not only romantic relationships, but also friendships. If you take this pill too, you're gonna feel really good with yourself. You're not gonna doubt yourself. You're gonna keep your word and you're gonna trust yourself at the end of the day. And therefore, people are gonna trust you because you trust yourself. You reflect that into the world and people are perceiving that too. If that pill was to be sold in a pharmacy, people will pay $1 million to get it. The funny part is that it is for free. And it is exercise. It is having a healthy lifestyle. It is engaging into that routine that is going to get you to all those results for free. So you can save $1 million and put it somewhere else, maybe house at the beach or something. But anyways, this is, look, putting those $1 million value benefits aside, which are obvious, they're already shown, demonstrated, proven, there is no argument against it. Putting that aside, there is something else. And it is that your physical transformation is going to give you purpose in your life. But why is that, Coach Alejandro? Why is your physical transformation going to give you purpose in life? Pretty simple. Every single day you wake up, there is something to do. There is an actual plan to follow. There is a task that needs to be completed. What are these tasks? Nutrition, something that you do daily, at least 3 times a week, 3 times a day, 2 or 3 times a day, or 4, depending on how many times you like to eat. But you have a task to accomplish, to complete every time you eat. You need to control what you eat, you need to control your portions, and you need to hit your macros if you're actually going for your physical transformation. Okay? You have a certain amount of calories that you need to be hitting. You have certain foods with the respective portions that you need to be consuming. Therefore, it gives you purpose for at least 3 things throughout the day. But look, let me start in the morning. Let me start as soon as you wake up. And I'm going to tell you based on my routine, based on what I do and the way I live life, okay? So you wake up, first thing you do, you can make a coffee if you like coffee, and then you're going to do some kind of movement. I do push-ups, but you can go to the gym, you can go on a walk, you can go on a run outside, that's up to you. But start the day with movement. Right after that, you're going to eat breakfast. You're gonna choose your breakfast already having this task in mind, which is your physical transformation. So what kind of breakfast are you gonna eat? Are you gonna go for breakfast cereals? No. You're going to go for protein, high protein meal. We're talking about eggs. We're talking about maybe even some smoked salmon with a toast. That's up to you, okay? I don't care where you eat, make sure it's high in protein. You can even do a protein shake, you can do a protein bowl with other stuff. It's up to you. but it needs to be high in protein. Okay. Look, lunch is gonna come after a couple of hours. Same thing. Lunch, you have a lunch to be followed. You have portions to follow. You cannot just lose your mind and eat whatever you want. No, you have a purpose. You have an action plan. In the afternoon, maybe you do second round. You go to the gym. Maybe you go for another walk. Maybe you do your push-ups then. Another thing to do. Dinner comes. What is it to do? Same thing. Control your portions. Watch what you eat. Throughout the day, what do? You consume something that is gonna increase your value, that is gonna increase your knowledge. You're gonna acquire knowledge. It can be through podcasts, it can be through videos, it can be through a book. What I recommend is that you watch content that is gonna change your mindset. Okay? Why is so important? Because everything starts in your mind. Every transformation, including your physical, starts in your mind with thoughts. So when you think a certain way, when you set your mindset, when you set your mind certain thoughts in a certain way, you're gonna have certain results. And they are proportional to how you think, to what your mindset is. So that's why it's so important that you always consume things that are gonna set your mind in the right spot, in the right position, for you to then transform other things in your life, like your physique, like your body, like the way you feel. Okay? So as you can see, something also that I'm gonna tell you before I finish is that I recommend you documenting your life. I recommend you that you grab your phone and you go, okay, day one, this is what I'm gonna be doing, this is what the plan is all about, and this is my new purpose. You document everything, you go to bed, and you're gonna be excited for the next day. The next day, pull out your phone, hey guys, day two. We have the routine to follow, we're gonna complete it. And then you have short-term goals that I'm gonna make you feel good with yourself once you complete them. That's the key. Short-term goals, every single day, daily tasks to be completed. When you start checking them out, boom, 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 you get to the end of the list and you're gonna feel so good with yourself that you're gonna be pumped for the day after. And that's the key. That's where the results are gonna be. The funny part is that $1 million value benefits that we put aside, we're gonna bring it back to us. The funny part is that after 3 months, which is normally what I recommend for a physical transformation, you are going to bring those benefits back for free. You paid $0, zero. And you're gonna bring all that back and you're gonna enjoy those results for free, saving $1 million on that pill. After 3 months, only 90 days it only took for you to change your life. So again, if you're lacking purpose, if you don't know what to do with your life, start with your physical transformation. Don't start reading a book about quantic physics, quantics, or whatever the heck comes to your mind first. No, start with your physical transformation because it's actually going to transform you internally as well. And from there, you're going to see much more clear. You're going to have mental clarity. You're going to see more a mirror of possibilities just because you're going to feel good with yourself, just because you increase your confidence, and just because you're going to feel more capable of doing things. So warrior, that's the video of today. Go follow me on my Instagram. I document my whole life and I tell you how to live a good life, how to feel good with yourself daily, so every time you go to bed, you feel good, you have no regrets, and you're crushing life. Because again, remember, we don't have tomorrow guaranteed. It's only today. So since we don't know if we're gonna wake up tomorrow, today is your only opportunity to actually live a good life. So if you have this mindset of day by day, day after day, day after day, by the time you die, which I don't know when it's gonna be, it might be tomorrow, it might be in a week, it might be in 30 years, or in 50. But whenever that time is, there are no regrets, and you feel that you've crushed your life. Long or short, but you've crushed your life. Okay? So go follow, read the description. That's where my Instagram is. Send it to your friends. Share the video if it was of any value to you, which if you implement it, I guarantee that it's going to be. And if you want to join Team Warriors, just send me a message, join the team, transform physically, transform internally, and